do we got? So, previously in the life of Pyotr the Russian, born in Moscow, he slowly descended into the depths of his vampiric nature. He is several hundred years old and has committed many atrocities, such as stealing some horses, putting people in barrels, losing said barrels, and going on to tear out the heart of the immortal that turned him into a vampire, trying to become that immortal, thinking that he is a god, messing with a cult, sleeping away several hundred years, and where did we leave off? A Parisian artist excitedly recounted everything he knew about the human body in a laboratory filmed with corpses half excavated. I believe we left off at approximately the Enlightenment era. Perhaps. Who knows? Who knows about the exact chronology of this? But I'm looking forward to more 1,000-year-old vampire. Where did we leave? Where did we end this? Mortals created a modernized revival of a practice you used to partake in. Yes, that's where we're at. Number 62. So, as with any good role-playing, hello Joji, welcome into chat, welcome in everyone. Wine with fermenting bodies. Well, some of the bodies managed to escape, such as Sviatozar, the bastard son of me and Oksana. He escaped from his barrel and tried to kill me. Sviatozar the zombie, my son, was put in a barrel. Who else did we manage to put in a barrel? Everyone we love, I believe. Neki, an immortal vampire. I turned him into a vampire. That was me. I think I accidentally turned my favorite follower, my favorite slurp drink previously. But as with all good roleplay, we're starting off by rolling some dice. Let's see where we get with this, because depending on how we roll today, this could be the last episode of this. And from there, well, I mean, it might not, because I just got a -1. So we go backwards in the listing. Dice ASMR. Don't want to do that gesture too often on stream, but never mind. It's dice, I promise. I promise it's dice. The devil's dice roll. Okay, 61. The first still living character you've met comes to fulfill a promise they made to you long ago. Do you remember them? What was the promise? Create a skill derived from your relationship. Oh. We have so many people that we've pissed off in this. Who is here? You're sure it's bones of babies? Well, I mean, maybe with this character, who knows? Morana. Oh yeah. Previously known as Civ, Civ turned into Morana when I became Civ. So that was interesting. Sviatozar. I think. Who comes back? The first still living character you've met. comes to fulfill a promise. Oh man, this is hard. Still living. Everyone on this list. Everyone on this list is immortal, save for my son. Okay, okay. Is undead living? Yes. It says still living, so I'm assuming zombies, immortals, ghosts, vampires do not count. So let's just say my son Peter has returned to me. And I think I know what it is. Oh, what skill do we get? What skill? Rip and tear. I can't believe I wrote that. Okay, oh, this is hard. I need to get back into it. But we get a skill. Let's say Peter, and I believe that Peter has promised us to continue the family line, and he has fulfilled that promise by having a huge family, but we'll see. So what skill do we get from that? I'm gonna say they need to be known. What's the point in having a legacy if it's not well known around the world? Peter introduced me to our new family. Hello, Nightwing. Welcome in. Peter introduced me to our new family. There we go. Peter and that was a difficult start. But we've got an experience down. Peter introduced me to our new family. The youngest cower at my presence, but the elders know I am merciful to them all. I have now lined my home with their gifts of art and culture. We have a skill that we have learned from studying such beautiful creations by them. We now have a sense of aesthetics. Okay, more dice. You're indeed a little Sean mode today? Yeah. Well, sometimes brain no cranky out ideas, but we'll do it. Oh god, we're going backwards a lot today. That is -4 to 57. You enter into a demonic pact with a powerful immortal being. Choose an existing character or create a new one. Tribute a resource of great personal significance. Gain the resource Accursed Strings. For as long as you have this resource, whenever you land on a prompt, you may strike out X checked skills, where X equals the number of times you've previously landed on this page plus 1 to instead land on the prompt on the previous page. What? I don't fully understand. So let's just do the first bit. That is exciting. Well, I am fairly certain continuing the theme of duality with Morana here. And I've already forgotten exactly. Morana and I share a heart. That's important. Or you know what? That can be the memory. I've got 3 there. I've got 3 there. I've got 3 there. I've got 3 there. Ooh. Whoops. Okay. You know what? Just carved wood. Hang on. Just for the purpose of keeping track of things, I want to put down all the diaries here because I think I'm going to have to empty out my brain a little bit. So we got 1, 4, and 6, and 7. What? Three memories may be marked with D for diary. Oh, well, I marked too many. Let's just go with the oldest ones. Unless, I think, no, memory 7 had to be marked as a diary because of the prompt. So let's just go with 6. And we have to Oh god, I think we've got to forget something. Forgetting is the name of the game. Yeah, that's true. Empty out the brain. Right, we got 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we do have room for more memories. So let's just create a new memory, because I don't think... that there's any reason to create another diary. I don't think we can have more than one diary as well. So just so I remember, it is 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. There we go. Memory 10. Gotta love making these things look beautiful. Okay. So I think I lose something in this. For as long as you have this resource... Tribute a resource of great personal significance. Yes. I think Civ's heart is perfect for this. And it is Alt-Shift-5. It is Alt-Shift-5 for a strike through. Ah, I'm figuring it out how to play this game. Welcome in, Tim Shorter. You love your stuff. You showed off my YouTube channel to your friends. Oh, that's so kind of you. I hope you enjoy. We're gonna just chill and try and figure out the past and future of this vampire. And eventually they'll die. Unless I keep on getting negative results, and then I'll go back and never finish. We'll see. Okay, Morana and I. Consumed. You know, the thing that I wanted to do last time and avoid this time is just kind of describing what happened. So let's kind of put this memory in a place. Let's say, as we were doing Renaissance stuff, let's go to Vienna. Because that's a bustling... I mean, there's got to be plagues and stuff. It seems the fun way of making a VTM character backstory. It's absolutely what I want to use it for at some point. It has a slightly different vibe to it, but I guess if you use vampire rules, yeah, totally. I have the head of a cat. My body reconstitutes into inhuman shapes. I fade from sight and memory. All of my teeth are pointed. Just looking for inspiration for exactly how this demonic ritual happens. I have the head of a cat. I'm watching the flies settle on the bodies piled high. Vienna's sewers. Oh, and this is the fun part of trying to figure out what to write. When did Vienna get sewers? Vienna sewer history. Sewer system dates back to the mid-1800s. that would not be in line with the Renaissance, really. We're doing 11th century. Wait. When was the Renaissance? 14th century to the 17th century. My god, my history is awful. So let's say there is no sewer, because that's the era I'm aiming for. Bodies piled high in Vienna's streets. Streets, sewers, same thing. I'm watching the flies settle on the bodies piled high in Vienna's streets. As the, let's just say there's a plague, because there was always plagues. Might hit a bit too too close to home for people right now, but whatever. As the plague feeds Marana and I. We now our heart beats for us both. There we go. Now let's try and figure out the rest of this prompt, because there's rules to it. Oh, we gain the resource accursed strings because we now share a heart, and I'm going to write that. We are... Marana was birthed from me, and this we share a heart as two sides of the same coin. We do gain accursed strings. You know what? I'm going to italics that, because that's like a special one. Because for as long as you have this resource, whenever you land on a prompt, you may strike out X checked skills, where X equals the number of times you have previously landed on this page, to instead land on the prompt on the previous page. Or we can use it to choose where we go if we want to go backwards. I don't think I will, but we'll see. The being you made the deal with comes to collect. Oh no, that's the next prompt after this. Whoop. Archaic Futurism, new original, welcome in. I hope you are enjoying the spooky atmosphere as we become something new and beyond ourselves. I think I'm starting to notice a similarity between this character and the previous 1,000-year-old vampire I made, but I really do enjoy this game. I'm playing it in certain ways and dealing with certain themes. So let's roll some more dice. Aha, we move forward 6 to 64. You find a substitute for your current food source. How is a change in sustenance expressed in your physical appearance? Gain a mark and a resource. Ooh, no. Let's bring it full circle. Let's bring it full circle, everyone. A skill is brewing, and a resource aged barrels. I don't think this character remembers. Plagued blood? Oh, possibly. I mean, it could be anything. It could be pain. We are associated, like the themes for this character's godlike qualities are fertility and birth. However, Morana is a creature of destruction, and now we are linked. You know, I'm gonna write that down. I'm just gonna put God in quotes of death and decay. Let's do that, because I think that's what they are. And I keep on forgetting to write longer descriptions of these characters whenever I have a thing for them. So Morana is a god of death and decay, and Peter is the head of a wealthy family of artists. Let's just say, not just head and patron of a wealthy family of artists. The Coopers. I think that this memory that we are about to create goes well. Oh, wait, it wasn't skill and resource. I got that wrong, didn't I? It was mark and resource. Flip. Birth and death as linked themes is a hugely old idea. Absolutely. I enjoy themes like that, no matter how many times they come up. So we don't get brewing. But we do get a new mark. Oh dear. A plague barrel maker. Yes. If we're feeding from barrels of brewed people, I would say that our mark should be you know what, let's just make it did someone nurgle back? Yeah. We should make it a restriction on us that I feed best from well-aged well-aged people, preferably longer than their natural lifespan. I think that feeds into the demonic pact we just made as well. I feed best from well-aged people. We use this power to turn decay into new life, or at least that's how we're gonna spin it. Fertility and creation. Without this, I wither and wrinkle and smell of decay. We gotta keep a pretty good supply. What are these whiskers? Ah, so on Twitch, you have a little coin, and you can spend them to do things that, like, turn on emo-only chat, make me do a weird voice, show you the socks that I'm wearing today. I can invent a story about you for 10,000. It does things in chat like highlight your messages. If you click on the little coin, it will show you what you can spend them on. I prefer young, tasty people. Welcome in, Rebel Nay. Oh, ELB's here. Hi, sorry if I've missed anyone. You can make Josh tell us a story or show us... Yeah, that's what it's for. I like that. Okay, let's create a memory for that. In here... My servants dislike visiting the... Nah, I reprimand... I feel like I should reprimand my servants for complaining about... spreading rumors about my wine cellar. But, I think... That's not here, spell sellers. My wine cellars are growing. And, had to, so I had to replace my staff. There we go. The rumors about my wine cellars are growing, and so I had to replace my staff. The old ones will be useful again in a few decades. One of them is a mustache story in a southern accent. You use your Twitch coins however you'd like. Just know that I may eventually upload this to YouTube, so I guess they get the bonus as well. Oh yeah, and you can also modify the emotes with stuff. Nice one, ELB. Cool. Is my music not on a loop? It is not. Let's change that. And then go back through the book. Where are my dice? Enjoy the ASMR, everyone. Up! We're going back 3 to 61 again. We're dancing around the 60s, the early 60s. I thought I was going to end today, but maybe not. We'll see. The first still living character you've met. No, already did that. The second still living character you've met comes to demand you fulfill a promise you made to them long ago. What was the promise? If you remember this person, check a skill to fulfill the promise and gain a resource they give you in reward. If you do not remember them, gain a skill Oathbreaker, and they take a resource from you. Ooh, I don't think I've got... I don't think I've got any other still living characters. Immortal, 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 zombie. Should we say it's Peter again? Get me out of this damn barrel. Fire is in the future for all vampires. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Okay. Let's say it's Peter again, because I still don't have more than one person. What was the last thing? That was the Peter introduced me to our new family. The youngest care at my presence, but the elders know I'm merciful. Let's finish off this memory 9 then. What did I promise Peter? Was it immortality? I don't want to create another immortal character. That's the only thing. So it's not immortality. Peter again. That's just right there. But what we do get, because I remember them, I check a skill, gain a resource. Bloodthirsty, drinking, seeing the beyond, appear as a god, anatomy, rip and tear, seduction, aesthetics. How are any of these useful for fulfilling promises? Oh, you know what? Let's check. Get him a mistress? Oh, I could do. Yeah, okay. Anatomy or seduction? Which should I check? Choose one or the other, chat. Because I've got ideas for both. Increases rank in a blood cult? Could do. I mean... we've already kind of got a blood cult, and he's already, like, had an entire family for us. So I'm thinking we could seduce him. Fame, wealth, everything he ever wanted. Or anatomy, we could like remove his cancer or something from him. We are very good at shaping bodies to our will. And so we return the favor and allow him to live longer with anatomy. Seduction. 1 vote for seduction. I think well, seeing as no one else has voted, let's go with seduction. Oh, 2 votes for seduction. There we go. Gain a resource. Resource they give us in reward. I think now that we have fulfilled the promise to Peter, we gain grand and valuable artworks of the Renaissance. How do you spell Renaissance? There are 2 S's? Yes, there are. political friend? We can appear as a god if we need politics. Right. Peter disappoints me. I only true child asked for wealth, fame, and women in return for his services. He will die happy. But is dead to me already. There we go. Peter disappoints me. My only true child asked for wealth, fame, and women in return for his services. He will die happy, but is dead to me already. Dad of the year, that's me. These are earthly pleasures. I have transcended them. If you want bodies, I will provide them. However, I am a god and can aspire to more than just these trinkets. Anyway, let's roll some dice. That's my hedonism right there. Dice, math rocks. Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna get anywhere near ending with these kind of rolls. 62, which we've already been to. Mortals create a modernized revival of a practice. We did that one. The skill is modernized beyond your recognition or current abilities, and you grow frustrated. Do you withdraw from it or attempt to guide it back to familiar territory? Check a skill or create an enemy character. Oh, enemy character! William Harvey, Andreas Vesalius. Let's go with Harvey Vesalius, just to mix it up. Borgia? The Borgias were the controlling family of the papacy for a while, right? So then they're establishment. They're not people that we want to put down. Harvey Vesalius, mortal. My enemy, and advance the field of anatomy beyond my understanding. Mr. Bean. I think Mr. Bean only has enemies. I don't think he ever has friends, because he's such a disaster beyond my understanding. There we go. I can literally turn my body into goop, but I don't know what this Harvey's talking about. How many memories do I have active? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a 5th, because I don't think it fits into memory 10. And there's no room in any of the others. Memory 11. And I need to... Oh, I don't need to check a skill, but I will use appear as a god to convince the Catholic Church that God is on their side in this particular battle against corpse thieves. Not great at spelling me. Thief. How do you spell treatise? Treatise on. Oh, it's got an E on the end? Okay. The human body. I have convinced the Catholic Church that Harvey Vesalius is a corpse thief and to destroy his treatise on the human body. If only they could find his hiding place, I would study his body myself. Gotta try and make it a bit dark every now and again. Just on occasion, you know? And as usual, gotta make this beautiful. I'm turning these into headings. But that is my final memory slot, so I'm gonna have to start forgetting things. And I will, when that happens, need to remind myself on the rules about that. I think I just forget stuff to make room or turn it into diaries, but I think I can only have 1 diary. I can't remember. We'll figure it out. More dice! Jeez. We are crawling forward at a snail's pace, 63. You were involuntarily sealed off from civilization for a lifetime. How did this happen? Strike out all mortal characters. I know exactly what happened. That's the end of my memory slots. Okay, well, Harvey Vesalius. You dead. Peter. You die a happy death. But I don't care. Strike out all mortal characters. How did this happen? Okay. Well, it says sealed off. I think someone gets their revenge. Whoops. The caps lock was on for some reason. Dice cam. I did have a dice cam for the last time I did this, but it's a pain in the ass, and my second camera is broken. So maybe sometime in the future. Philip the Great, welcome in. Sviata, Sviatazar held me down. As Harvey dissected me. I could see. So I'm just imagining a scene where Sviatazar and Harvey Vesalius team up to put me in a barrel. I could see fascination in his eyes. The things I will show those two about their own insides. The list of things I will show that. Oh, what? Why have I got that? Pressed F11 apparently. Sviatazar held me down as Harvey dissected me. I could see fascination in his eyes as and his pencil flicked across the paper. Let's start that again, shall we? Sviatazar held me down as Harvey dissected me, and I could see fascination in his eyes as his pencil flicked across the paper. The list of things I will show those two about their own insides once I escape this barrel increases. How's that? They trapped me in a barrel. An entire lifetime gone. Bastards. They got their revenge. Zombie boy's gonna get it though. That's hopefully what will happen. Once we roll some more dice. That's more like it. Let's go forward 5 to 68. When does this end? Ooh. We might make it. Who knows? Across languages and aliases, your name shifts. Where do you go that prompts the most recent change? Pick a new name that feels appropriate for who you are now and write it at the top of your character sheet, crossing out your previous name. Include in this experience what your previous name was. Okay. Hokey dokey. We've already had a name change, to be honest. So, what godly name have I assumed? Once I escape the battle. Oh my god. I've finally become Rita Repeater. Wait, is it Rita Repeater from Power Rangers? Ivan Ooze. So our name was Piotr. Then it was Civ. Now what god are we imitating? I'm thinking someone associated. I mean, it could be Mary. Hello, Bob Johan. Welcome in. Ivan Ooze was a tyrant who sealed away 6,000 years prior to the events in Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. Really? Well, I guess. Seeing as we just dealt with the Catholic Church, I think we have assumed gods of fertility. Oh, let's not go gods, let's go saints, because that's more modern as a concept. Young Saint Philomena has been such a powerful intercessor. She was canonized Catholic patron saints. Are saints only a Catholic thing? What the hell? Welcome in, Leo. What god are we imitating? Let's read about Saint Philomena. Because if that's who we're imitating, then cool. But otherwise, we can just go, you know, Mary, Mother of God. That would be good. A good place for us to go. St. Philomena has been... Miracles have been reported regarding a whole span of requests. She's known as the patroness of babies, infants, and youth. It's unsurprising then that she's taken a special place in the hearts of many infertile couples desperately longing to grow their family. Philomena's your gal. Okay. Consecrated virgin. For the kingdom. Or we could just go full Power Rangers and be Ivan Ooze. I think... let's be Saint Philomena. Why not? Include the previous name is what we've got to do. So, yes. And this fits neatly into memory 11. Oh, there's no space there. I've been born anew. Into the basement of a church. I'm assuming Saint Philomena does not have a cat head, but we can't do anything. Horror of the Brady Bunch. Is that an actual quote? Oh, the things I missed. The Black Plague, the Spanish Inquisition, the Brady Bunch reunion. There we go. What's it called? Not a bust, but like I guess a statue. I'm gonna say statue. But what's when they make statues of saints? I feel like there's a word for that. I knelt in front of. Idol. That would do it. What's the question? How many channels do you mod for? Oh, you're all over the place, aren't you, Leo? There we go. How's that? For coming out of a barrel, feeling the tears on my face cool in the fresh air, I knelt in front of an idol of St. Philomena and knew that Civ was no longer in the hearts of the mortals. I've been born anew into the glow of Catholic faith. Yay, thank you, mods. Like patron saints, yeah. That's who this character is now, I guess. Cool. Hang on. If that's where the thing stops, why don't I put that up a little bit so you can see more of the bottom? Because I'm assuming... let's turn off the sombrero as well, because we're not getting any bits. Which I'm not worried about. Okay. That memory is complete. Let's see if we can move forward a little bit. Jesus Christ. Nope. We go back one. You try to build something that will outlast you. What is it? What do you sacrifice for it? Lose a resource. We have a diary of carved wood statuettes, accursed strings to a demonic side of ourselves, aged barrels, grand and valuable artworks of the Renaissance. Well, let's just name these so we've got a theme. Memory 10 is decay. Memory 11 is the lady. Just call it birth, I guess. Can you go backwards? Yeah, you can go backwards in the prompts. So there's just numbered prompts on here. Annoyingly. Oh yeah, the first time I played this on stream, I just kept on going backwards. It was kind of annoying. But you can change the dice you're using if you just only want to move forward. Like, you can change the D6, which is the subtraction for a D4 or something, and roll 2D10. Do whatever you want. I can't remember what the developer recommended, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Otherwise, I might just disregard the D6, because I do want to finish this today. Let's go and use up something that outlasts us. Probably valuable artworks, right? Aged barrels. I don't think... I'm going to say it's barrels or artworks. We're no longer in the Renaissance, so they would be worth something. Do we make a museum with the artworks? Do we... do we create a specialist vineyards? Oh, okay, chat. Once again, I need you to choose between barrels and artworks because I have just had brainwaves for them both. So go for it. Pick. We got barrels for the memes. We got barrels again. Artwork. Barrels. Artwork. Barrels. Barrels. Once again, I am asking you to choose between barrels and artwork. Might be barrels. Okay. Okay then. We got barrels. Okay, we got like 5 votes for barrels. Here we go. Where does this fit in? In terms of... in terms of memory. Memory 9 is full. Wait, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't got no more space in my brain unless I want to fill up memory 10. Will it fit in there? I think it will. I think it will. Sort of. Sort of. The first bottles of my vintage have been delivered to oh, simple. I think we don't need like from context clues. Everyone can understand what the first bottles of my vintage have been delivered to churches around Europe for their Eucharist. New Eucharist. We got some puke emotes in chat. Oh no, that's thirst. That's a thirsty emote. Getting in the way of your plans. What did you do? I can't remember you right now. My brain is full. My brain is actually full. I hope you wanted emo only chat. Shame. I think that's all I need to say, right? Oh, ELB's done it. Well, now it's emo only. I'm not going to get any prompts from you lot for a while. Would you drink in the new Eucharist dedicated to Saint Philomena? Woo! Oh, it didn't change it? Oh, I guess I've got to change it. There we go. Let's turn that on for a bit. Lose a resource. Let's do that. Wonderful. Just having a good time with churches around Europe. You know what? Fuck it. Let's not just say Europe. Around the world. The known world. It's probably all over Russia. The first bottles of my vintage have been delivered to churches around the world for their new Eucharist. Dedicated to me. They ingest well-aged people. Oh my god, mods can do whatever they want. Evil. Rebel! Resist the mods typing with words. How dare they? That's kind of gross. And before I move on, I want to check what the rules are about creating new memories. May not add further experiences to that memory if it is in a diary. The diary can hold up to 4 of your vampire's memories. Unlike memories themselves, diaries are physical objects. We do have 4, don't we? Oh, why does it say 3? I must have copied that from somewhere. It says 4 in here, so I'm going to go with it because we did have victims. It must say 2 different things in 2 different places. So we do have 1 more brain space for a memory. And this will be the last one. And you know, while I'm here at the front of the book, doing marks. No, here we go. That's experiences. Where's the memory bit? Your vampire is allowed 5 memories. Here we go. Older memories are lost when your new experiences occur and you have no place to put them. If you've filled all 5 memories and needed to start a new one, strike out an existing memory and all of the experiences it contains. Forgetting things is a fundamental aspect of the game. You do just forget about it. But I choose which one's lost. Cool. Okay, perfect. Let's roll some dice. Clicky clacky. Oh, we move forward 6. From 67 to 73. The next fresh blood you drink makes you horribly ill without a cause that you can find. Check a skill to avoid being caught off guard. We don't know why. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hang on. Alternate ending prompts. Additional prompts. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it does have ending prompts here. Close we are in the original. Oh, okay. So in the original set of prompts, 72 is where the game over prompts begin. So the alternative prompts are the ones I'm using. So I'm going to see if any of these mention whether the game is over. None of these say the game is over. I think I need to finish this today. So let's use the original prompts because they say the game is over for this next dice roll. But until then, we have things we can do. In a new memory. Memory 12. Which says... You all looking for some non-emo only chatting? Chat? There you go. We did it for a bit. Good job, everyone. You drank the blood of someone? How you drank, who drank my wine? Well, the prompt says we don't know. So it does have, like, alternate ones if we land on it again. You can talk! Haha. I have unzipped your mouths. Right. I think I know what would make this character sick. I've got some ideas. So if it comes up again, which it might, we will unstitched your mouths. Ha 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 ha. Lexi and I, when we're talking really fast, sometimes can't remember the names of things because I do so many roleplay shows. So every now and again we're just like, you know, the thing you do, stitch mouth. So I see the beyond, and that stops me from being caught off guard. So, Stitch mouth is my favorite. Someone in the comments described Duke as Duke Bob. I don't know what they were trying to say, because obviously I assume they were just referencing Duke / Bub, but they typed Duke Bob, and now Duke Bob is my favorite character in Stitch Face. Thick and yeah, let's just go thick and grey because that's weird. A spectre hung over my meal this evening, and after opening him up, I saw the blood runs thick and grey. My hunger can wait until I know why he got this close to me. Oh my god! It's Austin. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oops, no, that's wrong. That's right. Bobbit became Duke. Duke Bob is your new husbando. Okay. Depending on where this lands, this may be the last dice roll. We go backwards 3 to 70. Which is not where the original prompts start doing endings, is it? It's 72, I think. Yep. Let's do 70. You enslave a mortal to be your thrall as a food source, but soon you and the mortal become involved. Create a mortal character. Okay. Whoopsie, I went backwards. No ending yet. Who's this new mortal then? A thrall of mine. Let's, Steve the Pirate. I love the idea, but I don't think so. Right. What country am I in? Good question. Let's go back to Russia. End this where I began. I think she should be a someone that reminds me of Oksana. Katerina? Sure. Katerina. My thrall turned lover, who reminds me of Oksana. Definitely no problematic elements there. There's nowhere else to put it. Let's put it in 12. Okay. What does the actual prompt say? I forgot. I enslave a mortal, but soon you and the mortal become involved. Okay. Take care of her family. I don't know if this character remembers Oksana. Nope. 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 Very old computer running out of memory. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. No need to make it too complicated. Katrina has gone to take care of her family while I wait in bed. She is devoted to me utterly, and I cannot shake the echoes of past love and torment. We did at the very beginning of this have a curse put on us because Morana, previously Civ, was angry about what we would do to Oksana. Perhaps there is some relevance here. Let's roll the dice and see if it comes back to haunt us. Jesus Christ. I don't want to go back. I literally don't have time to keep streaming today. I can't go back anymore. I need to find an ending in this. Oh, shit! Ah! Hi, Muggles! Welcome in! How are your vibes today? Are they good? Are they good vibes? Are we all well? Thank you so much. I like desks, Doog, Nanosphere, Scottish Rebel, PMQPR, LSP. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're well. We're playing 1000-Year-Old Vampire. What? I hear you exclaim. Josh playing a vampire game? Never. This is rare and therefore a precious moment to be held on to. Well, hold on tight because we're very close to the ending. My Casterlick is very specific. What's she been doing? What you been up to, Murgles? Did I say vampire solo update? Yes, I did say that. Strongly identifying with a clone drone that may or may not be in a danger zone. How many pieces are you in? Never heard of vampire before? It is highly specific. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. I am Josh, and I am a DM, role player, video game enthusiast, vampire enthusiast, and we do a lot of fun stuff like that here. I don't know. I chat a lot. Over the last few weeks, we have been telling the story of a vampire that has existed for 1,000 years. And we're coming to the end of that character's story. This document here details the skills, resources, characters, marks of what makes them a vampire, their memories, many of which they have lost, and their horrific deeds. They have appeared as a god to many people. They have put loved ones in barrels, fermented them to make wine. They have been cursed by other immortals and crossed them, created a cult, eaten people, assumed the identity of the immortal that was that created them, that cursed them to be a vampire, and then stole their heart, and subsequently from that heart implanted it in themselves, and many hundreds of years later birthed a new version of that immortal that cursed them from their own chest. Two people, two immortals, one heart, one representing fertility, birth, growth, creation. The other now representing death and decay. And we are about to find out the ending. I'm disregarding the dice roll that I just did because I'm trying to find a random ending. I'm trying to finish up my stream. I've got to go do stuff. But, yeah. If you want to see me and Murgles vibing in dark ways like this for hours on end, go watch Leech on Table Story. Don't you dare sleep on Leech. Murgles is a absolute horrifying vision of a character. So I can never leave So Say the Dice. It feels like it, but I'm not going backwards this time. I need to find an ending because I just don't have time. So I'm gonna re-roll until I get one that goes forward to a number above 72, of which we are currently at 70. My storytelling is immaculate. Oh my god, it's still gold. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do feel very proud of what we did with Leech. But well, you know, I liked it. Murgle seems to, you know, be alright. Not many people were into it. So what you need to do is just tell everyone that was in it just how fucking incredible they were and hype them up. Just so, you know, we can try and convince them to play more of it against their will. Like, bully them. Don't bully them. Bully them. Don't bully them. Into playing more vampires with me, because otherwise they won't. No bully. It's true. Okay. Does everyone want to hear the final ASMR dice roll, hopefully, of the stream? This gesture just for you, Raiders. Are you fucking kidding me? That was a 4 and a 5. It's trying to make me go backwards again. No, we're doing this until we get a forward momentum roll. There we go. We go forward to 73. What does 73 say? This is the end for us. Where is it in the book? 73. Oh, this is interesting. So that's the same one I got last time I played this. I'm not going to do that one. Sorry, this is me picking and choosing instead of letting it be random. Okay, we're moving forward 3 to some alternate ending prompts. The mortal world thoroughly destroys itself, and you remain. A powerful figure standing over the wreckage. What happened? What do you do now with your time? The game is over. Well, the world destroyed itself, and I feel like it's probably partly my fault. What is VTM? Vampire the Masquerade. It is a role-playing game in the style similar to Dungeons and Dragons. You all sit around, you all pretend to be vampires, and have a good time. See you later, Huddy. Thanks. Oh dear. Okay. I'm just gonna write this here. The end. We stand amongst the wreckage of the world, as the mortal world thoroughly destroys itself. This might be a bit Evangelion, but we'll see. Oh god. What was her name? Morana, the other side to my coin. God of death and decay, Morana. It's whose fault it is. Morana. Any suggestions from chat, by the way? I feel free. We've had them all the way through this. I feel like you should be part of the end. Morana is who perpetrates the end. Gosh dang it, Morana. You're naughty. Morana. Ah. Oh. How should I write this? I only realized that my family drink. Oh yeah, so this is a fun fact about my character. They put their family into barrels, aged them, and then served them to people as drinks as part of a Eucharist. So that yeah. I only realized that the family, the blessings they bestowed upon too late realized that my family, the blessings they bestowed from those who drank upon those who drank from them. Decayed the hearts of mortals and forced them to... Ooh. Way to break the mood, Valen. But thank you for that gift sub to Murgles. I appreciate it. Woo! The end of all things. Yeah! If the world is going to rack and ruin, why not just have a There we go. Too late I realized that my family, the best blessings they bestowed upon those who drank from them, decayed the hearts of mortals. I want to get a well, I'm just going to assume that everyone, seeing as this is a video, understands that it was my other half, evil Morana, god of death and decay, decayed the hearts of mortals and forced them to devour each other in war. The only survivors are those preserved. And it is only right that I begin my duty as mother and creator of a new world. I stand amongst the ruins of the earth and go, well, I messed this up until now, so maybe we just start again. What do I do now with my time? I imagine this character, this Saint Philomena, this Civ, this god of creation, god, definitely a vampire, kind of uses their like fleshy, gross crafting things to make new, god asterisk, to create new humans, more efficient, a new family in their image. Probably not in their image, they just do what they want with them. Everyone has to have a mustache. Yeah, they probably just pop open a few casks, a few barrels of family members, and build them into something new with their fleshy powers. Oh, also my character has a cat head, so that's fun. I think as a knock-on of that, because my character feeds best from well-aged people, she would be without well-aged, well-aged blood. They're vintage. So they'd probably wither and die after this. I don't imagine they'd survive creating an entire new world of people. I mean, it would be messed up. It would be like fleshy, gross, weirdly shaped people, but either would survive or disappear, decay, wither. Certainly wouldn't be able to do much after, whether they die or not. So this was an interesting playthrough. I, at one point, expected us to run out of skills and resources, but we didn't get called on to spend many of them. I don't know why that happened. I think we ended quite well last time as well. We ended up with lots of immortal characters, but that tends to happen. Homunculus world? Yeah. That's probably what it would be like. Full Metal Alchemist style. Ended up with a lot more marks than last time, certainly. And ended up with a lot more memories retained. Didn't lose our diary. Filled up our brain, certainly. And I think creating the end is certainly something that would bump off another memory. Probably an oldest one, like oh, it wouldn't be God. It probably would be the Renaissance or that one. It could be Memory 12, which we didn't finish. I think that's the thing with this game, is sometimes it is difficult for me to kind of wrap things up because or continue things with characters. Why has it got letters 6 and 4? Oh, because I clicked there and then I did that. So that's the thing about this game. Occasionally, like Grigori, I killed instantly, which is fine. Not all characters have to come back and be super important. But like Katarina, I mean, he's definitely dead. But Katarina is didn't get filled out. Some of the accursed strings, the deal with the demon, I would love to think about more. And I guess I can do if I really want. But for now, what I'm going to do is put this Google Doc up on my Patreon for those who have access to that. You'll be able to read it directly. Otherwise, I'm probably going to post the videos on YouTube. We'll see. But otherwise, everyone in chat is saying they need this book now. Absolutely. You can get a gorgeous physical print of it for Not as much money as you'd think. I can't quite remember, but I was had a nice surprise when I looked at the price. Or you can buy the PDF offline on itch.io, I think. Or you can get the book from the author's website. And I think I really enjoyed doing more solo RP, so perhaps we can begin Ironsworn, which is a kind of fantasy solo RP game. Similar to, based on a little bit, powered by the apocalypse kind of rules. And on Roll20, they've got a gorgeous character sheet with lots of rolling tables that are just like in there. It's really cool. So we might do more of that. Depends on what video game, because I want to go and do a whole bunch of other video game stuff. Before I forget, it's $45 for the physical book and PDF. That's ridiculous. That's a great deal. Looks great on your bookshelf. So I am fully endorsing this game. And if you want a full review of it, there's one on my channel.